real professional up in this bitch. Did you get that shirt?
Zoomies. I actually thrifted this jacket.
Oh,
It's like
really?
$10, dude.
$10.
Yeah, this is the jacket.
$10 hairs?
I stand outside of gas stations and roll dice and smoke Marlboros.
Hell yeah. Dang. What was your outfits like for shows? Were you like...
Oh yeah, that's literally my favorite part. So camouflage pants, and then I'd wear these boots, or I'd wear my Vans, and then I'd have any like t-shirt on. Always rock the camouflage pants. Always. I love them. They're
That's
like my
a
favorite
theme.
thing ever.
Yeah.
They're like super baggy. I'd like tie the bottoms over my socks, so then they were like really cinched down on my ankles, so then it bagged over. And yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah.
You really went into detail with what you were wearing on stage.
Yeah. I never was like Nate really loves skinny jeans. Loves his skinny jeans, and Malcolm would wear like, I don't know if he's ever worn corduroys, but I know he'd wear like pants and stuff. Max was always shorts, no shirt. That's always Max.
Yeah, huh? Now that you're
No
saying
shirt.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's all, what's a shirt? Why wear a bra, you know? Yeah.
Why wear a bra? Yeah.
Welcome to the Crowd Kill podcast. My name is Daft the Doll, and I'm interviewing a person from one of my favorite bands, Isaac from Butane. He's the former guitarist, and we're going to talk all things Butane, how he made Butane, why he started playing guitar, all kinds of things. Well, you probably already know the question I'm going to start off with.
Yep.
Yeah. How did you start playing guitar?
Yeah. So my mom was married to this guy. He bought a guitar for my sister. My sister didn't play it. I played it a little bit, broke a string. My mom sent it to her friend to have it fixed. And then he passed away. Then my mom started dating her friend's ex-husband, but they were still coming together. I don't know, it's all crazy.
Oh, wow.
He had the guitar because this is like 5 years later, maybe 4 years later. And then we eventually moved into his house, and then I saw the guitar hanging up on a wall, and I was like, that's my old guitar. And so then I picked it up, started playing, and I played drums for a little bit, and then bass, and then picked up guitar when me and Max started Butane. Yeah, so that's how that happened.
And I love the story on what the original name for Butane was.
Oh yeah, F, B, and C. That was it's pretty horrible when you think about it, like post name change.
Right. But it's kind of just like kids being kids type thing.
Yeah, not really understanding how horrible we were back then. Yeah, so that was F, B, and C was F, Bill, and Kathy. Those were our neighbors. So they had to listen to us play every single day, all day long.
But then we had a turnaround because Bill and Kathy were at a few shows, right?
Yeah, they were at some local shows where we had the garage door open.
Yeah, that's really cool. So Bill and Kathy are the original.
They're the first Butane fans.
Yeah, they could probably name their whole discography.
I don't know if Kathy's still alive. I know Bill passed away.
Bill passed?
Bill passed away, but I don't know if Kathy's still alive.
Oh man, wouldn't that been cool if they were like, hey, can you like play at his funeral? Like a nice goodbye.
They probably would have hated that. They probably would have hated every second of that.
You stated that you started off playing bass.
Yeah.
When you picked up guitar, were you like, this isn't for me, bass seems easier? Or was it always just like, we just need a bassist right now?
I started off playing bass at home along with an electric drum kit because it was like all I could do, because I would just plug the bass straight into the PA, because the PA that we use now is the PA that I had at my house. It was just like 2 giant tower speakers, 2 of like the half ones, and then 2 of the ones that face you.
Oh, okay.
So I had all those just in a tiny little room. I just played bass on that.
Wow.
But
no pedals, huh?
No, just raw noise.
Hey, sometimes you don't got no pedals.
Yeah, and then
we
we found a bass amp that had this dump truck button that just made insane noise.
Like distortion, like heavy distortion.
It was crazy, yeah.
Wow, yeah. There are some like cabs and stuff like that that'll come with those things, or like the heads of
it was just
amps.
One little 12-inch speaker, but it was fat. Like, it made some fat noise.
How did all the members come together?
That's a really good question. There's a lot there. So it was me and Max at first, after I picked up bass at his house and then started playing guitar a little bit more. And then Seth from Hunting Jane, that was a bunch of different bands he's been in, but Seth, he was our friend from school, and he would come over, and then he started playing bass. Malcolm, since Max and Malcolm are twins,
Mm-hmm.
he got like just wanted to play with us. He said that it was stupid at first, and then he's like, okay, maybe it's not so stupid,
Yeah.
and then started playing. So then we had like a little band, but we had no vocalist, right? We would play like I don't know, like Brain Stew and like those kinds of songs, like really easy songs, or Nirvana. What's that? What's like their most popular song again?
Really?
What's that song called?
I don't know. You know what's crazy? I don't listen to
I don't listen to
Nirvana.
Nirvana either.
Because I grew up on like Attila, Suicide Silence.
Yeah.
So those are like when people say like Nirvana or like Metallica, I'm like,
Okay, well, Metallica, you kind of have to know their music.
for me, I don't know. It's just the metal music that I grew up was like the newest generation of heavy metal.
Yeah, I guess.
No, I did grow up on System of a Down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that played a big role in my bass playing.
Yeah, we used to listen to a lot of System of a Down.
Yeah.
But yeah, after we kind of had that like small knit band so far, and then we met Nathan at the river, just completely randomly, and then
At the river?
yeah, because we used to go to the river a lot, like hang
Okay.
out and do cliff jumping and stuff.
So what did Nathan play?
He played guitar, and he was really really good when we first met him. I was starting to get better, but Nathan was like really good.
And then so one day you guys just went to the lake and you're like, hey, like we're in a fucking band.
Yeah,
Do you
well,
play?
yeah, and then so Malcolm wanted me to get in contact with Nathan because Nathan was really good at guitar, and then Nathan
Wow.
saw like me playing guitar, and he thought I was really good, but I thought I was terrible. And then me and Nate just hung out one day, and Seth and Malcolm came over, and me and Nate bonded over playing like more like Ride the Lightning album Metallica stuff. And so yeah, then we fell in love with each other, and I started going over there like every single day, and then we eventually got him to come over, and then he would play guitar. Then after a little bit, he's like, I'm gonna try vocals.
So what kind of like bands inspired Butane? There are some bands that I can think of that kind of has like influence. However, I feel like you guys are very much your own thing.
Yeah, no,
Like
definitely.
your very own sound.
The biggest one for us was Lamb of God. That was like, it's
Oh,
so
wow.
obvious. If you listen to like us and then immediately listen to Lamb of God, you'll be like, oh, yeah, that was just a worse version of Lamb of God. It's like so crazy obvious for the earlier stuff. That and for me, it was Avenged Sevenfold because I really liked Sinister Gates because I have a guitar. And I used to play that all the time on
Yeah.
stage. Yeah, it was Lamb of God. It was like the biggest one for us.
Got it. Yeah, look, I can definitely tell like with the breakdowns that you guys have.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
super heavy breakdowns.
that was something that I always really loved because I feel like out of everything we've ever played, like all of our music, the best parts of the songs are always like the endings of them.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, the crowd goes crazy for you guys. Like,
yeah, I could tell from our first show at Cafe Colonial because we played a skate park for our first one, and then our second one, I guess, our first real show was Cafe Colonial, packed, and yeah, just all the breakdowns were just so great. Everyone loved them.
yeah. No, they go super heavy, and what I like about your guys' breakdowns too is they last a long time. So
Yeah,
it gives you time to like
yeah. There's a
really
lot.
get in there and
There's a lot
mosh.
there.
And then you also mentioned that you prefer like you like house shows more than venues, which
Yeah,
I've
absolutely.
stated I've liked that too. I love playing house shows. It's more intimate.
But venues like small venues like Cafe Colonial it would be my favorite venue ever if I liked the people there. Yeah, that's why I like Mr. Tequila's because we didn't do it, but somebody from one of the bands we invited broke a TV. Like one of the, like just or it was a random girl. The band invited everybody up on stage. This girl broke a TV, and we ended up having to pay out like all the money we made from that night, basically,
Oh,
to
no.
get them a new TV. Yeah.
Dang, that sucks. Well, what's one of your favorite, most memorable show that you've played?
The most memorable show that I've played, Neck of the Woods in San Francisco. I really like that place.
Did you play upstairs or downstairs?
Upstairs.
Oh, you made it.
Yeah, upstairs.
Yeah.
It was really cool. It wasn't like packed out or anything, but like just the photos from that show I really liked, and like just like the show in general was really really cool. I can't remember the name of it, but there's this warehouse in Stockton that we played at.
I
and
know
it
what
was-
you're talking about. Yeah.
that place was crazy. Like that place
Yeah.
was packed, and it's huge show.
No, the kids in Stockton, because I grew up in Stockton,
Mhm.
so it's my hometown, and it's like to see the crowd go absolutely nuts. those kids have a lot of spirit in them. Like when
Yeah,
it comes to moshing and stuff,
yeah, it's their
they're
life.
hungry for music out there.
Yeah,
So
it's
it's like,
insane.
yeah, that show was sick. I went to go see Eternal Bloom there too. You know, I've been to like a lot of your guys' shows. So I've seen you guys play like a bunch of times,
Hmm.
bunch of different places.
Hmm.
I think my favorite show that we've played together, like Titan and Butane, was the Memorial show.
That show was really great.
That was
That's
sick,
probably the
yeah.
one that's gonna stick around for a long time in my head,
Hmm.
because the little quarter pipe that was there, the half pipe,
Hmm.
and then just everybody there.
Yeah, especially like all the bands on the bill too. We're just like, oh, this is a great fucking lineup.
Yeah, it was really cool. I had
Yeah.
a lot of fun at that show.
What are some of your favorite local bands that you've played with?
Um, not local, but
Hmm.
I really enjoyed them. Was Wazoo's Wazoo.
Okay, where
Yeah,
are they from? Did you guys
I
play a
have
show
no idea where
together?
they're from, but we played together in Oakland,
Oh,
and it was just
okay.
really random bill, really last minute kind of thing. It was at Golden Star, I think it was called.
Hmm.
It's like super small venue, but like it's really cool. I don't know. I just really thought I thought their whole thing was really cool, and I thought it was really funny that their name was Wazoo. I still have the pin. It's literally just a
Yeah.
butthole. And that's literally just the whole pin is just a butthole.
Love that.
Yeah, and I have their
Hell yeah.
sticker too. And it's like this like creature guy. Yeah, I
Hmm.
really like them. That was really fun.
Who goes into the design for your guys' merch? Because I don't know about y'all, but I still got my butane shirt.
Yeah.
I got
So
from the show, which was really sick.
the first design for the shirt came from a DGK shirt that I had.
Hmm.
So it was like this girl, and it's like old like 40s comics design, like those
Hmm.
older comics.
Yeah.
I saw that and I was like, oh, that's really cool. Just like the square logo with the girl on it, like in some sort of pose. And I texted my friend Haven, who I used to work at the roller skating rink with, and
Fun.
yeah, and they're a really good artist. Like they're really really good. So she drew
Hmm.
that whole thing up.
Oh, anybody who works
Yeah,
at a roller skating rink is definitely an artist of some sort. Because that's
some
a fun job to have.
yeah, everyone there is very unique. I'll say that. And yeah, I really liked it. I don't know about everybody else at first, but I know I
Yeah.
fell in love with it like immediately.
Yeah, because you guys had the black one and then the white one,
Hmm.
right? Yeah.
Well, we had the black and white. Well, yeah, the black shirt and the white shirt, and then we had a black and white version first, and then we eventually had a colored version of
Mm.
what it really was.
Oh, I don't have the colored version. This is news to
You don't
me.
have the colored version of the
Mm-mm.
of the of the logo?
I just have the black one, and then it's just like the black and white. Because I was like, colored version. I haven't seen the colored version yet.
Yeah, it's somewhere in my phone. I'd have to look for it.
When you got ready for shows, what was your pre-stage ritual? Like, did you say a prayer? What
Ooh,
is your equipment set up? Like, what did you do before you got on stage? Or did you just like jump in?
well, I would have everything set up beforehand in like my bag. So for a long time, I would just rock like a backpack and then just pull stuff out as I go. Like, oh, that cable. All right, I'll plug that in real quick, just randomly.
Nice, yeah.
And I eventually had like a duffel bag, and I had all my stuff in it. And
And then it turned into like a briefcase. You're like a businessman.
yeah, like basically, I had my cab and my head, which
Mm-hmm.
was the 5150. So the EVH 5150, the classic, the white one.
Wow.
But that stuffed that in my car. This is like towards the end, and then I was borrowing Nathan's guitar pedal. It was like a really expensive one. I don't remember which one. It was like $1,500 or something. But I'd use
Oh.
that, and then that's how I got my
Ooh.
sound. And yeah, I just. But pre-show, I mean, we never had any ritual. We would drink, of course,
Oh,
but not get
really?
yeah. We wouldn't get like blasted, but a little bit of alcohol here and there.
Yeah, I kind of get a little buzz going up
Yeah,
on stage and stuff.
maybe some of the other people would smoke some weed. I never smoked weed,
Hmm.
but
Were you ever nervous?
yeah, extremely,
Like
extremely
every show?
nervous. A lot early on, I would literally be so nervous, I'd like wanting to be throwing up. Like it was
Mm,
crazy. I was really nervous for our first show at Cafe Colonial. I was crazy nervous for that show.
yeah.
And then once I saw all the other bands play, I got less nervous. And then your nerves die down, and then right before you go on stage, it's like, oh, ooh, I'm scared. And then
Yeah.
once you're up there, it's good though. Like once I was up there, it was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it's always like the adrenaline before.
Mm-hmm. Well,
It's,
because we've been practicing our music for like a year straight in the
mhm.
garage, so it's like, okay, well, I've kind of already played all this before.
Yeah, you guys got it down to a T.
Yeah, we've had some pretty crazy like I've been like freezing cold before, and I had like a jacket on, and and my long sleeve and my pants, and then I was like got on stage, played, and then like after like 3 minutes I was like, dude, I gotta take this off. Like we need to take a second for this next
Mm-hmm.
song, and just I need to strip down naked basically. It's so I'm
It
like
gets
so hot
hot. It does get hot.
instantly. It's like
Yeah.
instantly. Cafe Colonial is a great example because I got on stage and like the temperature difference from being like outside versus like, because outside it was like 50 something because it was raining that day,
Oh
and
shit.
then inside it was like maybe like 80, and then once you're on stage it's like 105 degrees like
Ugh.
instantly. And I
Ugh.
had my long hair at the time, and
You
then
did have
yeah,
long hair. I remember that.
I had long hair for a while.
Yeah. Because you guys played Titan Fest. And
That's also a very memorable show. That was really fun.
let me tell you the lore behind that. So each year for Titan Fest, Ryan lets everybody like in the band, like you guys pick your bands or throw suggestions of bands that you guys want. And I instantly said, we need to get Butane.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna go crazy. The crowd is gonna go crazy. So I really fought for you guys. But it kind of wasn't really a fight because Ryan was like, yeah, I fucking love Butane. Like, ask them if they want to do it. And then
Go.
you guys instantly said, oh, we got like 40 people wanting to buy a ticket. Like, are we
Yeah.
actually on? And we were like, oh my gosh, like they're really serious about this. And then I wasn't running second stage, but the guy who was running second stage had left.
hmm
So by the time you guys got there, I was running second stage, and I made sure I was like, people were like, Butane's here. I ran and I found you guys, and I was like, I need to make sure all their equipment is at the front, so that way they're good. They get on time, and like I cannot miss this set
Yeah.
because I like really, really wanted you guys on the bill. So it was really exciting. And then you guys came in, you put in your equipment. I was just
Yeah,
excited.
I wasn't even in the band at that point though.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
I just
you
got on stage and played the song.
and that was so like as a Butane fan, like that was such a heartfelt moment
Yeah,
because
that
I
was
seen Malcolm hand you the guitar and like a tear rolled down my eye because I was like, this is sick. Because you were in the crowd moshing and
yeah.
supporting and stuff, and then all I see is Malcolm hand you the guitar. Was that planned? Yeah.
Because we talked about it a little bit beforehand. I was like, I think it was Nate offered. He was like, "Oh yeah, you should get on stage," and I was like, "Let's do it." And then
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't remember what song I played, but had to. I think it was Credence. Yeah, it was Credence because that was the first song that I started writing first because we needed a couple songs to play this
Mm-hmm.
little show. So I started writing Credence first, and then we picked it up and made it a whole song. But when I got on stage to play it, I completely forgot the entire song. Like
Really?
literally, yeah, it went out of my brain immediately. And yeah, I just came up with some random stuff, and me and Max changed up. Like we kind of had this like connecting moments. Like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, yeah, we both kind of forgot. Let's just come up with something really fast.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was like a huge theme of what we used to do. Like we used to just jam random stuff for like 40 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
we'd come up with just random stuff, and if we liked
Yeah.
it, we'd try and play it again and remember it, and then that would go into our next song.
Yeah.
But yeah, we used to just jam random stuff. But that, luckily, all that practice paid off because I forgot the
Mm-hmm.
song entirely.
Wow. And you couldn't tell at all. Like
No,
from the crowd, it sounded like you knew exactly what you were
yeah,
doing.
I've known Max and Malcolm since kindergarten,
Yeah.
so I've known them for like 15 years now.
That's crazy that you guys known
And
each other that long.
yeah, and so it's like, and then me and Nate, we had like this whole bonding moment where I was at his house
Mm-hmm.
for like a whole summer. We just played every single day.
Mm-hmm.
And then we did Stairway to Stardom together, which is like Skip's music. They did like this program for the summer. We did that together. So it was like,
Love skips. It's really cool to have that dynamic in a band.
yeah, I feel like we move around a little bit. We talk to each other.
You guys connect very well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your guys' stage presence is very like you guys can tell.
Yeah. There's
as
been some
singers.
pretty horrible stage moments though, but there's also been a lot better good ones.
Yeah.
Like,
What was
yeah.
your guys' like songwriting process like? What would you say is Butane's music about? Like what do you guys sing about?
So many different things. Like Relic,
Mm-hmm.
the real meaning behind Relic is about what's that guy's name? The guy from Nickelodeon who was like a kitty diddler. What's his name?
Kitty
Dan
Diddle.
Schneider. That song's
There you
about Dan
go. Yeah.
Schneider. Yeah. So
Wow.
it's about him just being a pedophile and a weirdo.
He
And
liked feet, huh? He had a weird thing with feet.
yeah, yeah.
That's insane.
So that song is about him being a weirdo, and it's mainly about him being like a relic
Uh-huh.
of like kind of like a pillar of TV at the time because Nickelodeon's huge.
Right.
And then him also being, if you look at the song name, it's Killer backwards. So him also being like just ruining these people's lives, like all those kids, all of that. He's like destroyed their lives. So that's what that song was about. Some of them were about like just monetary stuff, where it's like about money, and then like, you know, I don't know. A lot of them are just really like random.
So you were pretty involved in like all the songwriting process.
Never the lyrics.
Never the lyrics.
Never the lyrics.
Were you more just like the instrumental?
Yeah, and like, but it wasn't just me. Like we all had a lot of input to all of the songs, like the structuring, the vocals, the like how you should do the vocals, and then like, you know, just the instruments in general.
Yeah.
But the first couple songs that we made, were, I feel like I wrote a lot and I put a lot of effort into those, and then the rest of them were just kind of like Max and Malcolm more because they lived together, so they played a lot more and I wasn't there all the time to play. So yeah, we used to, the way we wrote songs was we'd start on like one, like we wouldn't name the song, we would just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like I could tell you the song names in order, but I can't remember the song names right now.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So but yeah, we would start on those, and like the early ones are 1, 2, and 3. Like Credence is 1, like that's the first one, and then like Snake Eggs. I don't know.
Snake Eggs. What a title.
Yeah, that song's actually my favorite song of all time.
Really?
Yes, I love that song.
Snake Eggs.
Because that's the one that I had that bigger solo in. We never uploaded it, but we played it live. Me and Malcolm had a lot of things that were playing the exact same thing, and then I would go like an octave higher and we'd still play the same thing.
So it kind of harmonized a little bit.
Yeah, or like I'd play like a slight melody and then it would mix really well with like the guitar aspect. And so I never really changed too much. Maybe made things a little bit louder, maybe throwing a couple pinch harmonics here and there randomly.
Yeah. What to you makes a great guitarist? Is it somebody who knows their equipment very well? Is it someone who just gets up there and has fun? Like, as a guitarist, when you are watching other bands perform and other guitarists play, what do you think makes a great guitarist?
I think stage presence is a really big one. Being able to like do things while also playing guitar and like, keeping it in time and in rhythm with the rest of the band is really good.
Yeah.
I think that being able to communicate with the band while still continuing to like put on a show is really useful, because we've had some pretty bad moments before. Like for example, the memorial show, Malcolm's guitar just everything went bad, and we had to like come up with a way to like fix it really fast. And so I think that was really good. And you're supposed to change your strings before a show, but
I don't do that.
No one does. Unless you're like a really big band where like you can afford to just change everything, like all your heads on your drum kit and like all the strings on your guitars. Like,
yeah, I'm not doing that. The strings on my bass have been the same string since I got it. Starscream does great. He loves it, and I've had no problems with him.
All right, maybe change the strings once in a while.
Yeah, I think I should change.
No case is crazy. Yeah, I never rock a case either.
I feel like that's what makes a great a musician, though.
I've broken a couple of my guitars. Like right before a show, Malcolm broke my string one time.
Oh, love that.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was in Stockton too, and it was really late at night, so I couldn't get a guitar string anyway.
Yeah. What string was it? Was it like the top one?
It didn't matter because it's a Floyd Rose, so it was destroyed.
Is there a guitar brand that feels very comfortable to you, that you like the sound of?
No, I love all guitars, except for Ibanez. I'm not a huge Ibanez fan. My ex-girlfriend had an Ibanez, and it was the that guy who did like Surfing with Aliens. I can't remember his name, but it was his like iconic guitar, and I hated that thing. It sounded horrible. It played horrible. I just can't do Ibanez unless they're really high end, like I can't remember that guy's name.
I feel like Ibanez's are really big and bulky too.
Yeah, the cheaper ones are for sure.
Yeah.
But like the really expensive ones are not. They're really great. They're really fun to play.
So they're a little bit better.
Yeah, but it sucks that you have to get really expensive for it to be good.
Yeah, it sucks.
Like Schecter. A lot of Schecter's like cheaper guitars are really nice and fun to play. But the one that I have is the Sinister Gates one. I love that thing. And then I also have a Jackson. which is cool. My first electric guitar was the Jackson, and I got that guitar because I traded a quarter pound of weed for it. So then I was
Really?
just like, yeah, yeah.
Hey, I guess
I
when
was
you
like
want it, you want
15,
it.
and I was like, all right. Well, somebody offered it to me. He's like, hey, it was my stepdad's friend. So I was like, all right,
Really?
yeah.
That honestly, I love that though.
And I got a Fender Jazzmaster. Yeah, yeah. I love that guitar so much.
Yeah. Do you still have it?
Yeah, it's in a case. And
Okay,
I
that one
don't.
has a case. That
Yes,
has to have a
it
case.
has to.
Mandatory.
I'm in love with that guitar. Even though like my Schecter is more expensive,
Mm-hmm.
that one is my baby.
Yeah.
It'll always be my baby. I'll never get rid of it. It's beautiful too. It's like green. Like it's like this like off green color. Nice
Yeah.
oak wood finish.
Gorgeous. So, what kind of pedals did you use?
Nothing.
Really?
Never.
So
I've owned one pedal and it was like just a
wow.
distortion pedal. Oh, I had a rat pedal. Yep.
Okay.
That one I used.
So
But
you
other than
weren't
that,
like,
nothing.
you didn't really like, did you just like the raw sound of the guitar? Or you just never
No.
got into
So
pedals?
with like I had like this really cheap like $50 practice amp and I had a rat pedal and I had to like tweak it so much for it to sound
Mm,
somewhat listenable.
yeah.
And then I did that. But then I got the Fender Mustang. It's like this amp, and that has everything I need in it.
Yeah, I do notice that. The shirt usually comes off.
Very quickly, very
Mm-hmm.
very quickly.
Well, because
Sometimes he's like, "Let's wear a shirt." 5 minutes later, there's no more shirt. I turn around and he's
yeah.
almost naked. I'm like, "All
Well,
right."
drumming is like an exercise, you know? You
Yeah,
get
no,
really
I
hot.
think that's a really good exercise. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's been some moments where the garage got a little too hot for us to be wearing
Jeez.
clothes, and
Especially
we
in
used to
summer.
practice in just straight underwear or just a t-shirt and underwear.
Especially being no AC in like the
Yeah, it's
garage and
hot.
anything. Yeah.
Everything's closed down. We can't have the door open because we had neighbors.
Yeah.
So,
Oh. So all the heat was like trapped inside.
hmm
Gosh.
we at first we used to just open the door to the house and put a fan there, and that kind of helped a little bit. But
Mm-hmm.
there's not enough fans in the world to make it hot or to make it nice and cool.
Still felt like hell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I have one more question to ask.
hmm
And it's because the reason why, what I was telling him earlier is that I feel like me and you, not that our stories are like the same, but they are a little bit similar in having to kind of sacrifice being
hmm
in a band for new life changes.
Yeah,
You're not in Butane anymore, but you still
no,
love and you still support.
absolutely.
What to you, when you had to kind of make that decision to step down from Butane, how easy or how hard was it for you?
It was difficult at first because when I was still in the band, I was working like a part-time job because I didn't really have to worry about money at the time because I wasn't paying rent. I was like living with like my grandma, and so she was helping me out,
Mhm.
and I didn't have to worry about any of that. But then my girlfriend got pregnant, and then we eventually, after a little bit, like 4 months before my son was born, I had to work full time, and so I was working
Mhm.
full time, or I had a full time job and then a part time job, and so I was just trying to stack up money, and I didn't have time to play anymore.
Yeah.
And then they planned on going on tour, and it was like, I can't really go. I can't afford like leaving right now,
Mhm.
and because that was like a month before my son was supposed to be born, and so I was
Yeah.
like, it could happen, like he could be born before we get back,
Anytime.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so then I just stepped away,
Mhm.
and then I felt bad because it's like they need another person. The music kind of doesn't sound the same without two guitars
Right.
because that's how we structured it the entire time. Um, so yeah, I had to step away for a little bit. Still currently stepped away, but I have time now.
Ooh.
Yeah, I do have
So,
time.
do we have a potential coming back, or is it just
I
kind of
don't
in the
know. I don't
universe?
know. I'd like to, but there's
Mhm.
definitely a lot that I have to go over first.
Yeah.
And I also sold my cab, and so
That's
I don't have my
right.
guitar cab anymore. I traded it for a guitar,
Uh huh.
and then I traded that guitar for an interface for my computer. And I've never used it once.
Really? What
hmm
was the interface gonna like? What was your idea with it? Like,
I
what
was
did you
just
want
gonna
to?
record music on my computer. Yeah, because I
Gotcha.
already do that. I make music on my computer a lot,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not metal music.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What kind? What kind of music we talking about? Or is that
It's
more just like personal?
It's I uploaded to Spotify.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know this.
I have Spotify.
I'm a fake fan. I did not know this.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I'm gonna have to. Do you want to promote your music?
Nope.
No. Okay. You want to keep it kind of like to yourself.
Keep it on the low key.
DJ Secret.
Yeah, DJ Secret. That's not my name, but Hayden actually. He
Mr. Bonilla.
Yes, Hayden Bonilla. He knows about it, and actually we played a show together.
Mhm.
It was this kava shop in Sacramento grand opening, and we did this whole show together.
Wow.
And that show was a bust and a half. But shout out to that kava shop though; they're really awesome. They gave me like 2 little vials of kava that I downed, and I felt sick to my stomach afterwards.
Yeah, I've hung out at the kava shop, but I've never drank it because I see what it does to people. I'm just like, there's no use in like torturing myself for like a drink that.
It's actually worse than alcohol.
Really?
Like I've thrown up more from kava than I have from alcohol. Yeah.
Why do people drink it?
No clue.
What does it do?
I've never felt anything. I just feel sick, and I'm like, this sucks.
Oh, maybe never mind.
It's like when you're like on the brink of being blacked out. Like that's how I feel. Like
Oh
I've
my.
never felt it mentally, but like
Mhm.
physically, like when you just want to throw it all up and just get rid of everything. That's how I feel. Yeah.
Wow. One more. Actually, I was like, one more question. Another question that I had. Last one.
Mhm.
So you've been on tour before, right?
No.
Or have you been on runs?
I've been on runs. We had this weekend where we played like Stockton, San Fran, and back to Stockton like a couple days later.
I want to get your take on like what that life is like living in kind of the car. Were you guys in hotels?
No, we would just drive home. Like,
oh really?
Yeah,
like day after?
Yeah, we'd drive all the way to Stockton in the morning, drive all the way back in the night, and the next day wake up, go straight to San Francisco.
Wow. So you haven't experienced like sleeping in the cars yet?
Well, I mean, I've slept in my car, but
yeah, just not
for
van wide. Yeah, because I feel like that's just like when you are like in a car, just sleeping in a random ass parking lot with your band. There's just no other feeling like it, because like you guys are like.
Yeah, I mean, me, Malcolm, and Max, we've had a moment like that. We went to San Francisco for a, who did we see? I think we saw Knocked Loose, I think it was.
Love.
So I think we went and saw them in San Francisco, and yeah, the parking lot that we parked in closed at 10. So
yeah,
we got screwed, and we had to sleep in San Francisco, and no hotel would accept us because we weren't 25 or something.
Yeah, I guess
and so
it's
we
like
found
an
one
age
little
limit.
tiny hotel. Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah.
There was one bed, one shower. Yeah, it was scary.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
That's the best.
Yeah. It was something.
I mean, for like when I went on my first tour with Titan, me being the only girl, the guys can go days without showering, not me. And it's like that's when we had like our old tour bus, because this one is our newest one. But then we had one like it had no AC. It had just like rows of seats. So my very first tour, I was sleeping on the floor of like
I would go
a van.
crazy, dude.
Oh, it was bad, and I was like gone for 2 weeks. Like 2 weeks, I had to sleep on the floor. But when I look back at it, I'm like, well, there's no greater feeling than just being with your band and like suffering together.
Yeah.
As crazy as it sounds, like going through those hardships, or like if a show fails, there's just no other like closeness and feeling that you get than going through it with your band. It's like a special moment.
Definitely been some moments before where it's like we've had some tough things happen to us, so we just had to like build it back together.
Yeah.
Try and make things right.
It'd be difficult, but at the end of the day, you look back at it and be like, oh, remember that time?
Yeah.
Or like this shit happened. Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, anything that you want to let the audience know before I let you go?
No, don't got much. don't really have much going on. Might be coming back to Butane. We'll see.
Ooh.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see, y'all. We will see. Well, thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome.
Your story, your opportunity, like, is really important to me because Butane means so much.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are in my top 3, so to interview anyone in Butane is just an honor. So I thank you for your time.
Yeah, maybe we'll get the next time we'll have everyone here.
That'll be
We'll have
sick.
a big one, yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'd have 10,000 questions. That's probably
be a lot of answers.
Yeah.
It'd be a really fun interview.